Hello everyone. In this video, I will present an interview discussion based on the topic of education. I choose education as the main topic because it is something that we experience every day as university students. Education does not only focus on academic achievement, but it also shapes how we think, how we solve problems, and how we prepare ourselves for the future. As students in the informatics major, we are required to continuously adapt to technological change, learning system, and new ways of studying. Therefore, I believe that discussing education from a student's perspective is very relevant and meaningful. For this interview, I interviewed one of my classmates from the informatics major. I chose this interview because we study in the same department, face similar academic demands, and experience the same learning environment. This makes the interview result more realistic and relatable. Now, I will begin the interview session.
Hello.
Hello,
Thank
thank
you.
you for taking the time to join this interview. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Afrizal and I'm a student from the informatics major. I'm currently in my first semester and my studies focus programming, system and information technology related subject.
Okay, all right. I will give you first question. Afrizal, as an informatics student, how do you personally define education?
Um, for me, education is a process of developing knowledge and skill that can be applied in real situation. It's not only about understanding theories, but also about learning how to think logically, analyze problems and find solutions. Education also helps me build discipline and responsibility as a student.
Okay, next question. How would you describe your learning experience in the informatics major so far?
Uh, so my learning experience has been challenging but also rewarding. Informatics requires a lot of practice, right? Especially in programming and problem solving. Sometimes the materials are difficult, but through assignment, projects, and discussion, I feel that my understanding gradually improves.
All right. Next question. In your opinion, how does technology influence the education system, especially in informatics?
Especially in informatics.
Hmm.
I think technology plays a very important role in education, especially informatics, learning, learning platforms, online documentation, and digital tools help students learn more efficiently. However, technology also requires students to be more independent because not everything is explained directly in class.
All right. What challenge do you usually face during your studies?
Um, okay. One of the biggest challenge is managing time between lecturers, assignments, and personal activities. And also another challenge is understanding complex topic within limited time. And sometimes the pressure of deadlines can affect my motivation. But support from friends like you and good planning it really helps.
All right. What learning method do you find most effective as an informatics student?
Ah, ah, learning methods. I think practice-based learning is the most effective. Doing exercise, working on project and discussing with classmates. Um, it's helped me understand the material better. Watching tutorials and reading documentation also support my learning process.
Okay, all right. Next question. What are your expectations for the future of education in higher education?
Uh, my expectation for the future of education, I hope education can focus more on practical implementation and real world problems. I also hope there will be more collaboration based learning so students can develop teamwork and communication skills alongside technology abilities.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Based on the interview, I learned that education is not only about attending lectures, but also about building habits, skills, and attitudes that support lifelong learning. My interview highlighted the importance of independence, practice, and adaptability, which are very relevant to students in the informatics major. Personally, I agree with these points because I experienced similar situation in my own studies. Informatics requires continuous learning, especially when dealing with new technologies and systems. This interview made me realize that education is a shared responsibility between students and institutions, where students must be active and motivated. In conclusion, education plays a vital role in preparing students for future challenges. Through this interview with an informatics student, we can see that modern education requires independence, discipline, and adaptability, especially in technology-related fields. I hope this presentation can provide insight into how education is experienced from the perspective of informatics students and how it contributes to personal and academic development. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day.